Welcome, Red Knight.
Your spirit will hate her, the flower who married my brother, the traitor, and you will expose his puppet behavior, for you are the proof of how we betrayed her loyalty. Hush, child, the darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down into sleep. Child, the darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down into sleep. Guileless son, each day you grow older, each moment I'm watching my vengeance unfold. For the child of my body, the flesh of my soul will die in returning the birthright he stole.
evening there. We are back to it. A fun time tonight. We'll get started with some Hogwarts. Countdown to our last few streams before the 1000th stream. Going to be fantastic. While we did technically finish our Lovecraft tale of Winged Death last time. Good fun with that. All finished. That will contribute to the chat curse another day. One of the longer chat curses we've ever had. 4 days. Oh yeah, I got excited for a moment. It was just the chat box I was interacting with, but no. Anyway, productive fun time of it today. Had some good work and things. Just had a nice hotel and finished our most recent rehearsals. Macbeth was good stuff as well. A couple days of that. Yeah, we had the little stream Monday before I headed out to that, so that was good. Keeping it up. Maybe had a good streams in a few days, just no chatters. But anyway, Winged Death finished for now. We'll get to a new Lovecraft tale next week. I guess we're here in the era of YouTube. I'll try to get something special for 1000 streams, and excited just to announce being here in the first place, because originally I did have rehearsal starting right this moment. So it was nice to get that off since I did not have any actual main Malcolm lines for now, so that is good. Good to go. Great. Looking fine. Let's look forward to other stuff soon for Lovecraft and Micro. For now, though, Hogwarts Legacy been a few days, something like that. Been a little while. Let us return. Looking decent here, 1.6% frame drop. We'll do a voice mod test, but for now, just to show you it is indeed working, we'll do a better one here in a moment. And yeah, that looking good. We'll see if Dragon Champion Alucard is true to his word. Been a couple weeks now, but that gas money donation goal is still empty. So we will look forward to good times tonight, Hogwarts. Get back to some good fun with that. Start off with Bryn. Get to Hufflepuff. Yeah, maybe change the tags for that. Hufflepuff here instead of chat. Maybe instead of Shakespeare for now, since it's not actually reading any Shakespeare just now. We can put that back in later. Hufflepuff for now. Yeah, it's forgot his name. It's kind of a weird name I made for him, but anyway, Hufflepuff and Slytherin characters to come. We shall enjoy it. Get back to it. It's been a while. We're gonna get the first curse for her soon, and the final curse for him as well. Anthrall, poor Evan, that's his name. Anthrall, which is kind of a weird name. I thought it must mean something. I usually have some influence, for subconscious or otherwise, for these character names, but. Looking good. We'll get that light on in a little bit. The webcam, I know, is a little dreary, but good to start off with some Slytherin fun. So we shall see. 6 months in the cheer goal, and about 60 days or something to go for the donation goal. Chat curse persists for 5 whole days. Not a single chatter in 5 days, positive or otherwise. That is kind of impressive in itself. I mean, I know there's, small-time streamers, those who don't really have an interaction and such. They probably go weeks at a time, maybe without a chatter, but obviously for all our efforts to make it fun interaction, good times here, we can certainly hope for more. As for the actual regular schedule, consider like a midnight hour for now. It's probably the closest I could guarantee. We have good potential for the night, of course, nightly sub goal carrying on later into the night, besides just a few hours here to start with. But yeah, we'll take it bit by bit, moment to moment. Of course, very grateful to be able to export everything to YouTube. Grateful to stream here in the first place, at least good for potential. But we'll talk more about these reflections, analytics, and dynamics later. For now, let's enjoy some fun times with Hogwarts. Return to the action. Alrighty then. Onward. what they are. Oh, we got some Easter eggs. What is this? Easter eggs, yeah, the Wizarding World reference throughout the game. Makes sense they would do that. I mean, there's already been a good amount, but we'll see what else. Anthro level 33, Hufflepuff shall continue. For now, though, it is Slytherin time. Pretty good dynamics and balance between both different playstyles. We'll feel like it ready for the 3rd and 4th characters, probably with a DLC or such came out. Thank you to friend for mentioning a desktop dungeons game that's free on Steam. I mentioned that to you guys as well. Free on Steam today at least. But looks like a nice little basic casual roguelike dungeon crawler puzzle game. It's like a mix of several genres from what I could tell. But it's like a desktop game, maybe that's similar to Soup Toys when I used to play fun stuff like that. So we'll see. Better reflections here already. Why was it so much darker in the Chillstone than the live scene? So just shouldn't be any difference, like just because when I'm looking at the screen, like the loadings, oh, because it was black, the loadings, maybe my monitor's brighter than I thought. Then if the black screen makes the webcam that dark. Interesting. Anyway, frame drop 1%, our voice mod demonstration for tonight. Let's take a look. Okay, we are ready for some Lil Mod, and here it is. A wondrous Wednesday. That's because it's April 19th, 420 on the morrow.
Isn't that exciting?
Pretty exciting as far as dates and fake holidays can go. We'll speak louder, we'll speak faster, but a good security and good fun soon to come. For now, slow, steady, peaceful, positive, and great. Absolutely. On we go. The Hogwarts Legacy of the Great Adventures here. Dragons. Good to go. Let's begin. And let's get and we shall begin.
Madam Green had everything from
Well enough for now. Whoa! I interrupted her with a look. She's got a vicious stare there. Interrupts them with just by looking at them. That's impressive. Anyway, we left off somewhere, yeah, after Defendo Learnage, or didn't we crash here or something? I remember we crashed here a while ago. The High Keep for Wingardium. Natty, that's the other one where they try to kill you and all. That's a pretty good one. Or Astronomy class first. Why not? It's lower level requirement. These other ones will take some working around. But all contributes to the whole, you know?
My aunt says I should get to Hogsmeade as often as I can. Says it's good.
Yeah, the girl didn't like her looking. And there's Tugwood.
That's the last time I have a potion idea.
Something. Some first name or other. Something like that. Alright, loading out, in and out. Good to go, we are fine. Oh, the Halloween decorations. Yeah, it's part of the main quest before the winter one, so whatever I did in the main quest to get to Halloween before winter, now we have it. So this is Slytherin Halloween. We'll see what we can do with that.
Confringo!
Looking just fine. The Wondrous Wednesday. We begin. Play some good amount of games. Micro will likely return tomorrow. Chapter 17. Going pretty much fine lately.
Finger!
It says the below got something else. Yeah, I'll repair itself, don't worry. I mean, either someone repairs it, I do, or someone else says, oh, that's that one, yeah. We could start that now. It's pretty easy, but also kind of annoying. This first ones are easy, but they get harder.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana.
Extra one, I don't see any real reason to do it. I think you just got a clothes costume. Like, there wasn't really any benefit to doing it. It's not getting upgraded to Pulso or anything. It's just extra stuff to do for the heck of it, to prove you can solve puzzles. I am not a huge proficient of puzzles of almost any kind. Some may be more enjoyable than others, but we'll see. Talking about puzzles, got it frustrated. Went ahead and crashed on me. It probably just got overloaded graphics and things. I believe we're optimized. Let me double check, but yeah, it basically crashed. So we'll check out the GeForce. It could have been a graphic issue. I think an internet issue. I'm just thinking family on the Wi-Fi, adding to frame drop, unfortunately. But yeah, make sure all these are optimized. It's the most recent version of Hogwarts optimized. Let's double check. We've got, yeah, quite a few things here. I'll just search up or scan for games and apps. Optimize all games and apps. I don't know if I want to do that on stream. That may be a little bit tough. Chivalry 2. Huh. Yeah, I'm wondering why it would not be optimized since last time. It says it's optimized. I'm inclined to believe it. Actually do anything in that time of launching it. Frame drop is sadly increasing quite a bit. Probably blame some Wi-Fi for that, but just the cloud sync. Oh yeah, just the cloud sync too is wreaking havoc on the frames. So yep, single player apparently can't always bypass frame drop issues like multiplayer has. But so it goes. We're here to chat. Enjoy the adventure, all its shortcomings and great comings. Part of the experience, after all. Looking good for now. I do need to double check stream teams. I'm trying to remember the website or the app to see both the stream teams, but I think we should be fine. Yeah, I just have to accept that being in the stream team doesn't actually guarantee anything. It's just kind of a nice little community extra club to be a part of. Alright, we are up to date for Cloud. Let's try that again. Hopefully the frame drop will calm down sooner than later. It's just kind of exploding a little bit. Nothing catastrophic, but still not ideal. Notice in the VODs though, even though it does have some heavy frame drop, 20-30% sometimes, like we did that other Hogwarts stream before, and with such frame drop issues, none of it really carried over too much to the VOD. It's just like maybe live. That doesn't make much sense to me, but I would obviously prefer that if that can be the case. We shall see. For now, I got the nice little doorstep, step ladder, no, I mean a step, actual step on the throne room there. And this is hopefully breaking the checkers, hopefully around before a week's time. Arrive there, the doorstep for the chat, because that'll be around the time we do come to our 1,000th stream. So we have our 1,000th stream, there's not a single chatter to enjoy. That's a little bit frustrating, but if we have just the one somewhere around this week, this coming weekend, that will be enough to celebrate 1,000 streams. And we have our first cheer of the month, so that did progress about 1%. For the Diablo 2 Resurrected goal for just like 20 bucks, isn't it? 20 bits, the equivalent of 20 bucks, the equivalent of 2,000 bits, I think. Yes, I think that's the goal, is at 2000 bit. So yeah, 25 will contribute that about 1.5% or so. Alright, coming back, better luck this time. 12% frame drop, nothing horrible, nothing atrocious. We shall see as we get there. Bit by bit. Looking good. We have that fun charity stream. I don't know why that includes it on the tip ticker, but it's still a donation to the stream, even though I did go straight to charity. That one, was it 1,000 hour celebration? Something like that. 1,000 hour stream. And now 1,000 streams after the 1,000 hours, 2,000 hour celebration. I think we're somewhere around 3,000 or 4,000, 3,500 perhaps. There's no way to accurately see that anymore. I don't know why they don't have Empire Business achievement on Twitch beyond the like 3rd, 4th level. 2,000 being the cap for that achievement in Twitch. Seems like it'd be really easy to go up to 10,000 hours. But so it goes. Okie dokie then. Dragon Avatar looking good. I'll look forward to more Marvel and Overwatch characters soon. Everything else here should be pretty good. We get that rich presence, which is always pretty fun. Alright. And let's get started. Again, additional content for the Dark Arts pack, Skull Mask. Nothing else new. Yeah, I'm not about to buy that, that's for sure. That was like 10-20 bucks or something. The Thestral, okay, is the extra flying mount. You only get that for that, so sadly that is pay to use for a Thestral mount instead of the Hippogriff. But there was 4 slots, so I feel like either they're gonna add more later, or there is something else in the game. I'm not gonna like spoil myself, look up, oh yeah, Hippogriff's the only mounted beast you can ride. So I don't particularly enjoy the Hippogriff. I rode him plenty in Buckbeak back in the 3rd Harry Potter game, Prisoner of Azkaban game. That was actually the last Harry Potter game I played before this, so never got to Goblin of Fire. I imagine how they could have done that one, but we'll see. Plenty of potential. Frame drop is moving in the right direction. We have our brand new cheers for 70 and 80 bits. We look forward to those being debuted. Hot right now in some senses. Some sense of the word. Several others, such as those poems, halls. We can do a little demonstration of that in the Dragon Champion commands, but that is yet to be debuted as well for the actual hall uploads. Like, cheers.
I can see what you see not. Vision milky, then eyes rot. When you turn, they will be gone, whispering the hidden song. Then you see what cannot be. Shadows move where light should be. Out of darkness, out of mind, cast down into the halls of the blind.
I never noticed that before, the actual recording of that audio, which is, from the Return to Tristram event in Diablo 3, where they actually did a throwback to that poem. Someone did have that red soul shard, which you get from that event, and you actually heard the sound effect of it. I use that on my Crusaders, so I recognize that very easily. It happens every like minute or 30 seconds or so. Back to astronomy class. Let's take it slow and steady this time, if that makes any difference for crashing. At least this first few minutes where it seems more vulnerable to crashing, I'm not sure about that. And because the castle itself is the most in-depth graphically, besides like outdoor areas, maybe. I think with the castle had more surfaces and things to render, so it'd probably be harder to actually render things. Astronomy, it's cold out there, we might as well stay dressed for now. That fancy classical music. Isn't that lovely? Let's head up there. I just played. Let's head up there. I didn't really notice the music before. It's not too terrible. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Ravenclaw students. Gotta be as fat as possible, as cowardly as possible, not learn a single of the curses. And the Gryffindor, I think, will be the one that steals the Mer people liaison jewelry from the Slytherin, because it makes sense, Gryffindor and Slytherin rivalry, whereas her, I kidded about stealing it from her like all the other quests. I was joking about it, but all the other quest items, things for Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and Gryffindor type of students I have kept so far. So we have quest items, the Zenobia's Gobstone, the Tentacular Leaf, Journal. I don't know if... No, that's not the other diary, it's something else. Did I have more than that? Is that it? Oh yeah, just other piss people off like other ways, but those are the two things I kept so far. Thought there was something else in the
It's about time Hogwarts put
inventory, but that is good enough. It's stinging my eyes lately for some reason. Alright, let's head on up to astronomy. Saw some good local astronomy. I'd actually looked to the telescopes, but still had discussion about astronomy and light pollution, things like that. 9.7, continue to calm down, please. We need that frame drop moving in the right direction. It's going very slow, but steady, slowly but surely. Get there at some point. Very high demand, desired game for streamers, gamers, players of all kind, different mixtures and balances and levels of multimedia and social interaction. I mean, I imagine so. It seems like, yeah, even Instagram verified profiles just playing it on their consoles, so it must have pretty good influence, pretty good reception. See some of the reviews for it later, I guess. I haven't really bothered with the reviews or to even think of writing a simple review.
Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
Yeah, there's not a real point. That's the other Slytherin help. The Astrolabe, that's another I could have kept, but I just charged like 50 extra coins. What are they called? Galleons, yeah. Should we begin astronomy now that it's night? There's probably more I haven't found with her yet. There's a lot I found even with Anthrol that I found with her, so it goes both ways, you know. Alright. We will get started, I guess. Yep, rendering could be a little better on PC. It's probably because I just have it turned up so high, though. It's more than any graphics card can handle. I don't know. We'll see.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose.
There.
Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands, from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Alright, last time I think we said I can't, yeah. I think that's what Anthro would have said, so.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't?
Again, it's the same real dialogue result.
It's my old one.
One option to the other, exact same meaning, exact same results, exact same reaction.
You've heard of it, I assume?
Just about.
Of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, I thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. All of good that did. How am I supposed to find it serious?
Alright, get that light on in a little bit. There's plenty of time. Plenty of time tonight.
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are beautiful.
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables that you can't learn from a cup of tea leaves.
Our meat thinks he knows everything. Even told me he can speak gobbledygook. Gibberish to me.
I had heard about these odd stone tables out in the Highlands. Perhaps that's
challenge
what
complete.
Professor Shaw was talking about.
And as we learned that other time from inventory space and ancient magic upgrade, if you don't claim the challenge milestone, you don't get any reward. So, Regalia Ensemble. I think that's it for now. Hopefully that's it. Okay. Looking good enough.
Revelio.
There are more of them to talk to. We're good to go.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. All of good that did. How am I supposed
Leander.
Incendio.
There you go for that. Level up, level 25. We're at level 25.
This
Good
was his
to
old
go.
telescope. Looks practically brand new. Revelio.
Good to go, level 25, max health.
A pristine night for stars.
Talents. What do we think here? Been getting a few different things than Anthrall, but don't need much, to be honest. Yeah, the potions. I like that Thunder Brew one. What is something for that? Range and damage of the potion are greatly increased in effect. That was actually really funny, as I didn't really notice the effect was that interesting, but it was pretty cool. We actually saw it last time, so why not? for when I do use them, do brew them, have the supplies to make them.
Wasted.
We'll see.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology.
Doesn't like the...
Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries,
Teacher.
stellar and lunar. The other is mere lunacy.
Lunar and lunacy. So yeah, the teacher of divination, yeah, Natty's mom. I guess her and this isn't a Mit's mom, right? Just, yeah, Shah. Anyway, they probably don't get along very well. So that makes you wonder if they both have students, they're both their offspring. Do they have rivalries as well?
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
All we need for now, insights are clear.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
Trying to get to Lenny's stream before 1,000 stream, but maybe tomorrow night or something. We'll see what we can do. Even if it's not
hello again.
Perfect, it'll be good enough. We'll see.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
Yep, last time we did this one, so time for the alternate with her.
Ah, I had a feeling there would be a catch to that telescope.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to bribe you or anything. But, are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Since Zenobia Ravenclaw too, so she doesn't want to help with the astronomy. I suppose. Yeah, that'd be different than Anthral's eagerness. Yep.
Alright, I suppose I can go with you. I hope it's worth it.
It will be. Trust me, I have read practically everything there is to read about this. It should be brilliant. Shall we?
Alright. Here we go. Plenty of time to get to Anthral soon. At which point we'll turn the light on. Lumos indeed.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. Confringo! We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Lumos! Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
Let's compare the voiceover of the
creepy out here at night, is
male
it?
and female
The
protagonists.
Godstone's Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Descenders!
Try to make the wall not glow hot anymore. I forgot which one cancels that. Something does. Yep, there it goes. Back to the brittle, stern, unyielding. And Anthros is more bendy, and it has the knot in it, so good variety for that as well.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
There you go. Bathtub. Cage bathtub. Yeah, I definitely think I missed that on Anthro. So yeah, nice we get a lot of things the second time around that we did not on the first. This bathtub has been kept behind lock and key for as long as anyone can remember. Rumor has it that the tub was enchanted to chase after students decades ago who were too obsessed with their studies to care much for personal hygiene. That's pretty good. So it's still alive. That's great. Oh man. That is definitely needed in some schools.
Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
She looks interesting in the moonlight. Yeah, that's quite different than the regular lighting and character model posing.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. Always something new being discovered. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
I'm on your planet.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Lumos.
Lumos! Lumos!
Alright then, good enough. We are back. Anthro coming up here soon. But I'll at least do this one for her. I want to get to the curse already, but not gonna make much difference. Just the hard combat will be easier at that point. Because hard difficulty combat packs a punch sometimes. I totally forgot where to go here. That is funny. That's why I didn't find that last time, because I skipped right through it. Trying to actually get where I meant to go. It says go around. This is very unclear pathing because it shows it like outside the castle, but it actually is this way. I don't know. And how did I miss that?
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school, Amit.
Not this close to the school, but we still find something goblins later. Not this close.
Go on, try it out.
Oh.
The constellation
Instant
should appear
telescope.
near the center of your view.
A Piro Telescopo. Yeah, I kind of remember. It was easy enough.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
As soon as I figure this out again. Good enough. The Lyra. Blackwood.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
If you say so. I think he said look forward to it last time.
Whatever you say, Emmett. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous, thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat.
He loves to brag about.
You know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
The foreshadowing is not from Arthur, but he had to do it too. He's just so proud of himself for thinking he knows the language. Incredible. Alright, anyway.
Knowing our meat, he's likely studied here.
Studied where? Anyway, good enough for now. Did we already do this trial? No. I mean, we did, but we didn't win. Ruby Wheel, well, at least I'm in a good second. Second is pretty good for her for now. Ruby deserves to be in first. I don't even know who that is, but Ruby is a nice name and a nice gem. Next will actually be that, yeah, tower. So good stuff with Natty and the attempted murder of Kadabra. Killing curse, but for now, we'll park her somewhere she can continue with that. Close enough, and then we'll get to stuff like this on the way. And then, Anthral, main character with more progress and such. We'll be on the way. Looking good for the night. And tomorrow should be good for a full evening, Thursday fun. Might get to some hunt in the daytime if I have time between other things, but just have to see how the day looks. Don't have any immediate Friday plans, but Saturday, Sunday, busy other stuff, but hopefully a decent sub-Saturday. Sunday likely take off, as is usually the off day, but we'll see. Schedule. Figure out. Lucky that didn't break her ankles. That was a nasty cliff slide. She's strong. Alright, yeah, so the sky side, definitely an upgrade from the house broom. From his green anyway for Slytherin, so I don't know if the colors are depending on the house or not, but seem like it's just always green anyway. And fitting for a Slytherin, so join that for sure. And I'm not too eager to get a high wing again anyway, so finish off her dueling feats.
Stop! I heard something.
If I can. Well, that didn't last.
It isn't.
That didn't work.
You're a slippery.
That was slice of frozen enemy. Not that marvelous.
Your poaching days are over.
Just a bit rusty and fatigued here, so don't you mind. Stuff like that hitting me. My lovely Blackguard witch, as it were. Yeah, very excited to return to Siege of Dragonspear. Start that off from the beginning, since we didn't get that save file saved, but we do have the main parties. We'll just start from the beginning with Imaloth and Ashia. And Miss Sonia, or Bryn, Miss Sonia. I can't remember her actual name. It's something similar to hers, but. And who was it? Baloth, yeah. Baloth the Entertainer, and then I had that extra slot. I was using the good alignment, the Ranger, such she was actually pretty powerful. The Goblin was too neutral to stay with me for long. Obviously the good one too, but at least sometimes you can use her. Then I had, what was it, yeah, Eldwin Bodwin, his name, Edwin, yeah, I think Edwin. So Edwin may be fun for a mage, even though it's pretty hard to use. I'd rather just have straightforward fighters, to be honest. Magic Baldur's Gate, not that easy. And then Baldur's Gate 3 actually coming out, so full release will be nice. Look forward to that as well. Definitely. In the meantime, we have here lovely Lurk, slightly debuted, still needs its true debut.
I should investigate.
And enjoyment. Look in this quick treasure room, huh? What have we got here? Oh, the
Revelio.
tide pools again, so yeah, let's take a look at that. That will be fine. Take a dive in the dive. Not the dive bar, the dive lounge. From Caprica season 1 or whatever. Oh my goodness, I should have known. Should have freaking known. We'll leave off here in this very frustrating situation. Going raid for Bryn. It's so nice when the graphics actually cooperate in these interiors. That usually only happens in these small like caves and actual dungeons. But yeah, she'll be fine to get out there. It's not like she's stuck or anything. Just frustrated for the gear slots. I was hoping it gets a little more combo there, but we did get 2 Ashwinders. That hard mode will come back soon. For now, we have 2 out of 3 curses with Anthrol, the Valiant, High Honor, good alignment. Yeah, it's probably chaotic good at worst. Hufflepuff. So let's check that out. See what other progress can be made and enjoyed. For now, we'll see. Pretty good, good to go. Pretty fun time with Portkey. They have the Portkey with the Portkey developers. Yeah, not too much of a level gap now. She is catching up quite quickly. Maybe it is hard to level up more harder and harder. It takes longer the higher you get. I'm not entirely sure. It's quest XP, combat XP, what, but if it is quest XP, yeah, we're doing a good amount, a little faster. Second time around, so I'd say it's good progress, good rate of adventure and moving forth. Hogshead Alley. We did some stuff with Poppy. I think Natty was next. Who else? Yeah, the Goblin. Amir again, that wasn't too long ago. There were some creatures who returned that. Moon Calf. Yeah, the Moon Calf. Really funny creature stuff like that. Frame drop less than 5%. We're nearly back to normal, but yeah, weird stuff with that cloud issue and the synchronization upload and internet crash for the actual game crash. Discord stable steady, enjoying the YouTube era of 4,000 stream very soon to come. Let's see what's next for main protagonist. High Honor in Hogsmeade, yeah, complimenting all the insurance that he helped him get. Most generous customer, as he calls him, rightly so. No fly zone, I'll just have to clear away. Well, we might as well take a look-see. What in the world is next? Headmistress for the old one, the map chamber, the actual ancient headmistress. Meeting Poppy for after the dragon stuff. Yep, Sebastian Undercroft. Still don't know where the heck the Deary Crawls are. Melda for the broom, that might be a good one to start with, I don't know. Still have the Firebolt, what's it actually called? Ember Dash, yeah, Ember Dash. I don't know where these came from, but you just get them from the challenges, and they're really nothing special, let's be honest. So yeah, Ember Dash I'm happy with for now. Maybe we'll get that ancient one or something else from later, since I'm not really planning to do a third character anytime soon. Third and fourth for Hufflepuff, for Ravenclaw and Gryffindor. So we might as well get that other ancient broom secondary for him, upgrade from the one that you start with, the starter broom. Sky Scythe upgrade from the house broom for Bryn. He might get the ancient broom, other traveling vendor for Anthrall here. Put that helmet back in a bit. It is nice to see the snow in his hair. And just, you know, try a variety of looks. He's the main one with the...
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Goblin helmet, but why does it show Accio for the transportation slots? That was weird. Because it's winter, I want to use him a little bit more, but I really don't enjoy the Hippogriff particularly much. Mainly because of the controls, because made him like the broom controls would be fine.
Go!
And also the male voiceover, I don't like nearly as much as the female voiceover in the first place. But the Highwing voice lines are so crackly, it's just... Anyway, let's get over to... Nah, it's not a big deal. It's good enough. Oh, do we have that Malasuite growing yet? I don't think so.
It's a pleasant
surprise. It's a little hard to keep track of both characters. I hope I clear out the gear at least for him, since I was just in Hogsmeade after all. It'd be nice if it told me the gear slots itself so I didn't have to go, okay, 15. I should actually head straight back then and to clear those out, because a Mallow there as such, there might not be any vendors there. Not enough Malasuite still, so yeah, I'm starting to grow those in the room at least, I think, for him. Got the seeds, I think I started that. And so the Mandrake, since I had so many of those anyway. So we'll figure it out. And I never found where that went, huh?
Levioso.
Found other ones similar close by. Just hard to actually find the desired area. With some Depulso.
Crucio.
Doesn't matter though. Yeah, kill each other quickly, but now we have that Conjuration even boosted the regular upgrade. Oh, that was nice. I don't think
it's simply too many.
That's happened very often. Wow. Well, since it's normal mode, he barely takes any damage, you might as well light yourself on fire. But yeah, because we have the Conjuration improved, there's really not very many enemies except the larger enemies that are even threatening to him anymore. And we have so many extra consumables and things. A lot of spell mastery. Yeah, you can't look in the inventory already. That's right.
Highwing, go!
Oh dear. Alright, one more Hippogriff for now. I'm gonna put him on the shelf again. He gets stuck more easily too. You see this? That doesn't happen as much with the broom. He is majestic though, after all. Living, breathing Hippogriff, even with some wing melding there because of the jacket. If he didn't have the jacket on, that wouldn't happen as much, but they could have done better with that at this point. This is a 2023 game after all. 2023, the modern age. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know how to fly this thing. The broom is much more straightforward. Oh, I meant to go back to town, that's right. It's a game that easily distracts you and stuff like that, just short attention span, because quests and other things, it just activates the most recent one that you started, so kind of tough. Frame jump here, leveling out 5% should be good. It's a pretty good opportunity to do a stream test, though, make sure everything is sounding and looking as it should. So just while we hover here for a moment, let's take a look at some Dark and Darker. No, Hunt Showdown. Well, one of my auto hosts playing Dark and Darker like he should, others playing Hunt. I guess he got frustrated with it or something. Good. It's a pretty good opportunity to do a stream test, though, make sure everything is sounding and looking as it should. So just while we hover here for a moment, let's take a look at some Dark and Darker. No, Hunt Showdown. Well, one of my auto hosts playing Dark and Darker like he should, others. I'm not trying to tell those big time streamers what to do, the auto hosts, what they should play. It's just, personally, if I was to watch someone right now, it'd probably be more Dark and Darker than Hunt, but I do enjoy the quest line.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
One thing I will say about the Hippogriff, it does seem a little more dynamic, bigger, better camera angle. You can't zoom in and out on the mount anyway, but seems easier to go higher and such and further. And it's just zoomed out maybe more.
Bust the high wing!
But you can't really control the camera except to rotate it, so yeah, it won't let me go very deep in, right? I didn't think so. Let's descend. Try to descend. It's a good bird horse, you know. Yeah, the Thestral would be nice. I'd consider buying that Dark Arts pack just for Bren, but by the time I'd actually have enough for that or really care to do that
No need to race now, my friend.
without using just usual cosmetics
Slow
and
down now.
usual
There
things
we
you get in the
go.
game. By the time that happened, it would probably be finished the game already. I'd probably do almost everything there is to do. All the quests, all the extra exploration, all the combat. I mean, there is an infinite radiant amount like Skyrim, which we can do many times the same way or different ways, but turn that fan on. Didn't realize how molten we may be getting. As for the quick test, well, I'm glad to see in the stream test at least we're fine, so we really do just need our Dragon Knights champions to show up here and enjoy, but yeah, doing the best I can of mine, 540p at least, it looks pretty good. So once again, big thanks to Twitch and YouTube for allowing the fun platform, whether there's active chatters and commenters on either, both, or not. CPU 140 degrees Fahrenheit, graphics 160 Fahrenheit. Not terrible, but a little warm. Now I remember to go to the actual vendor. Who is the actual closest one here? Is this,
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
You were, huh? Well, it's time for a hold up on your cash register.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Thinking of the Red Dead stuff, yeah, these are just the conjurations. I think we got the most recent one we needed.
There's no way to earn my favor.
What are you talking about? Is no, oh, he was so delayed in that. That was really, really throwing me off how delayed that was. Okay. So 3 head items, 2 gloves. I guess because they're legendary. It's taking up 5 slots, but it won't be too long. I go back to the room, get that Malice Sweet and such. I could do that now. I just, you know, the main deterrent, I don't want to do the fast travel loading screens, so. Thank you. This is how I say thank you. Setting your store on fire. No, it's all good. He's the closest one in the main entrance here. So that's really actually a pretty short trip. Again with the Accio bow. Whoa, did you see all the all the items, all the consumables? Everything was Accio for a second there. Alright, well, we gave the Hippogriff a good chance. I do like him. I do like the dynamics of it. It's just different. I mean, really the main thing annoying me now is that the controls, it's the voiceover. So female will ride the winged creatures more, male will ride the broom more. But they'll probably use both at some point. So Imelda for the Quidditch. Yeah, I think everything else here extra and such. We shall see. Oh, hello. Yeah, the bat in the title tonight. We're thinking Alucard join us for some vampire fun, but we shall Dracula backwards after all. I want to watch the other Dracula. Well, there's the new, Renfield, of course, but I don't know if I'll be able to make it to the theaters. Actual movie theater. I don't want to go by myself again. I tell you guys what happened last time I went to the movie theater by myself. I think I did. That's the easiest way to take care of that. Shit, the cooldown. He can't hit him in the Glacier. I don't need the dueling feat, but I just, you know, in the habit. That's funny. Is he not dead? Oh, hello. There he comes.
Incendio. Levioso.
Yeah, this is the easiest and definitely the funniest way is just launch them. That is too fun.
Ugh. Shame you're so
that is so great. Yeah, imagine the first time you get that, you know, console is exciting too. And my nice owl.
Arresto momentum.
Alright, be on your way, owl. What is all that? Fire glow flies. Thought it was debris at first.
Lumos.
Very nice. Fireflies. Yeah, one of these things you only see at night, and then they dissipate just like that. As quickly as they came, they are moving on, passing on. Don't need as much combat with him than Bryn probably, but
I'll check your pockets, huh?
what was that again? Oh goodness, that is ridiculously powerful. Did it even register that I killed him? That was, yeah, it's a bit buggy for understandable reasons, but it is worth it. Might as well try. I don't really need to fight these duck bogs, but oh, it's strong enough that it can kill in one hit now. Whoa, he has a wide range, wide field of view. Damn, he's looking like every direction. Okay, at first I thought he was. He's not actually. Second guessing myself. What's new?
Imperial.
Just getting to. Whoa, that was out of range. Is he actually in combat or not, though? Whatever you say, I won't argue with that. Yeah, they are interesting. Pretty good effect there. Not the best, but not really as bad as some pixel fate. You know, all these body, like think of Left 4 Dead, all these different ways that bodies disappear and just fade away like that. That's definitely not. It's a fun effect. I mean, I appreciate it since we first saw it. It's pretty good. The Petrificus Walker. Knife in the shadow. Never mind.
Flipendo. Depulso.
Well, it's premature, but
Confringo. Arresto momentum.
what do you expect?
Expelliarmus.
Powerful Expelliarmus. It is cursed after all. Curse linked to it, so.
Confringo.
Be moving on here gradually. Yeah, it's the first quest here, so yeah, really no rush. Let me get you out of here, buddy, before the crap happens.
Confringo. Depulso.
What was that? That was the capsule. I was pressing that by accident, actually.
Aloha more.
Alright.
There's a victory that came none too soon.
Out of peril, bunny. Be free. Time for next Easter. Sorry you can't see the green spark on the webcam. It's not a big deal, but you can see it at least this one time. Some of the locks are slightly different, like the rusty ones in Skyrim, but they're pretty good. Not too bad. And there he goes. Free bunny trots off with great relief. Yeah, he saved up a lot of energy, saved up a lot of running juice for being in that cage for probably not too long, but who knows. If we were to understand the virtual creature, philosophy, and history. Explanation. This is the easiest thing to do for sure, just that. Shotgun him after gripping him.
Expelliarmus.
Mongrel. Might as well get. Oh, that could have been bad. I feel like, yeah, the first cliff I died from wasn't that much further than that, but far enough. Alright, no malice sweet. We'll get that soon. Out of cabbages. That's okay. My cabbages. Ah, butterflies. Follow the butterflies.
Levioso.
You're alright there.
Imperial.
Man, how long can it keep it at 1 HP? That's the question. Crucio does a little instant impact, but Imperio seems to not do anything until one of the other ones hit them. Or he hits another, which doesn't do damage. Just one to the other. Nice bit of
Revelio.
Goblin Globins, Galleons there. Follow the butterflies.
Lumos.
That'll work. Decent audio balance, -9. Still considering turning up the limiter just a bit, so it's a little more than what it is, less than halfway on the mic level, but I'll be watching several good VODs to make sure that it's the right price. That's funny, I could have Trivigus in without being in stealth. That is always funny. Don't mind a bit of sparks on my dragon hide. Not at all. Thank you for circular paintings. That was the phoenix, yeah, phoenix painting. Good stuff for that. More phoenix feathers as needed. Okay, balloons, balloons, balloons. Probably go to bed early tonight. The way things are looking. We'll see. Always need the balloons. The enemies can wait. The balloons, I will not wait. There's so many enemies on. This is across the map, so yeah, I probably should have fast traveled, but I'd rather just play than have loading screens all the time. I don't mind manual travel Skyrim, and this one there's a reason to, but yeah, if I start to fight every mob of enemies, this is probably gonna take a couple hours to get to. So maybe every 1,000 feet or so is a good balance. Butterflies and such you might as well stop for. If you don't mind the gear, get the tier. Oh, the running rapids again. Oh, they're already going. Try to follow the dynamic stream. Pretty well made landscape. It walks well, it moves well. Magical paintings, so that's more gifts. Yeah, one more appreciation. Look for the water effects, not bad. Do like it. Through the trees, over the hills.
Imperio.
Far away. Yeah, a little too easy there. That didn't do much.
Descendo. Flipendo.
Can't see his health.
Defendo.
There you go. Just a couple.
Revelio.
To grab, make sure the area is clear. Easy mongrels, not much needed to stop for, but explore things I basically passed for, but of course it looks different in winter and all. That's true. Other side of the mountain, I don't know why that's really blocked here. It's inconvenient, but why it's blocked in that way, but we will find our way here.
How nice of you to stop by.
What's that? Aha! There! It's the student from the town!
Defendo. Descendo. Imperio.
Best way to deal with that, for sure.
Petrificus Totalis.
No need to ancient magic anyone
You
yet.
have Ranrock to blame.
But I should use them while I have 3 bars now. I finally upgraded that to challenges, so. Goblins are more fun to fight than mongrels and spiders. But the dark wizards can be pretty annoying and powerful, and the trolls, of course, are the strong. But there's more enemies than that. Just some of the most common. How in the heck am I supposed to get through this? This is such a weird force field. And it doesn't even let you walk over it, so. Can I fast travel from the broom? I don't even remember. Here we have. Well, it says grab a deery crawl. There must be deery crawls there. Let me go there because I have been wanting Bombarda. That's my last spell to learn, except the final curse. So, if we can grab the deery crawl and actually show me where they are, I will be glad to. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember last time we had a chat curse of 5 days, so interesting times right on the horizon of 1,000 streams. Wonder what could have happened to cause that. Something must have happened. Hopefully nothing I did, but we'll see. Learn from mistakes and such. Well, we'll check the VODs, show the VODs around, spread them around, make sure they work.
What are you up to now?
Join the commentary at the moment, even if I'm not entirely sure it's broadcasting me to the stream test. I'm just not sure. I know something has gone wrong. Maybe someone that I reported me back or something. We did have an antagonizer in here recently, so I can't help but be suspicious. Just getting a better angle to fly to there real quick. Nice if you could still hold it down, but oh well. One or the other, I guess. It's kind of sucks you run out, then you go back to being stationary. Well, that's what happened the first time, at least. I don't know how exactly. I just didn't press shift, I guess, to begin with. Yeah, I didn't start the sprint. Anyway, deer crawls are the little chickens.
Levioso.
Knapsack will be needed. Don't have any room for it right now, but Lumos is the best to replace. Oh, they are pretty hard to catch for little dodo birds. And they teleport. Well, that doesn't make it easy. Oh, Inferni. Wow.
Descendo.
Will you stop this? Oh my goodness.
Defendo. Potato. Confringo.
Random and furious to the deery crawl freaking area. I only need one is the thing, but I nearly had him. What is this one?
Revelio.
Inside the cave or something? I don't even know if that's an actual enemy. Try that again, shall we? Oh man, they teleport like crazy.
I'm only Arresto momentum.
They are all over the place. They have teleportation abilities. No way. That's insane.
Descendo. Flipendo.
They are so good at getting away. They are escape artists. Finally got one.
Assignment's all finished.
Alright, assignment good to go. Might as well fill them up with some more because they seem pretty valuable. If they're that hard to catch, they must be pretty good materials or something.
Descendo.
Which we will get non-cruelly, which is good.
Glacier.
For the virtual animals. There you have it. Not too bad.
Everything's alright now.
Oh, I got a cube, but yet again I don't know where it goes. Unless I see where it goes. It's usually nearby. I had no trouble with those early on, but lately I haven't a single idea.
Revelio.
It shows you the treasure vault here. There's all sorts of stuff here. First I should get this.
Ago, no doubt.
If I haven't got that before, yeah, landing platform. Always good. Wondrous, tougher than the standard. Oh, nearly saw me. That was silly, but wanted to try it. No stealth projectile for you, apparently. Okay. Yeah, just a little outpost we've basically cleared out before.
You made a mistake coming here. I've never seen something.
Petrificus totalis!
Yeah, that's the easiest way to do that.
Confringo.
Knowing they're up there, but I'll fix that. Hi there.
Arresto momentum. Petrificus totalis.
Yeah, making it easy when you're busy on a ladder or whatever. Anyway.
Revelio.
Normal mode isn't too bad. I
Confringo.
get used to it here and there.
Confringo.
Forgot. Did I already do those? I feel like I already... Oh, I did that with Bryn maybe, but not enough
I know what
soup
that means.
for him.
Merlin trial.
Anyway, I got the creature. It's too bad these don't reset. Oh, they do. I was thinking of something else. Maybe Skyrim don't reset. Try some more of these. Oh man, it's tricky to switch to the spells fast enough. If they didn't teleport, it wouldn't be too bad, but he wasn't quite out of range. Nothing in that cage.
Not going to hurt you.
Good little deer crawls.
Arresto momentum.
Stench of the Dead, yeah, we missed that earlier.
No, you don't.
Oh no, you didn't. Didn't add that to cheer yet, but recent cheers good enough. Alright, good
Professor
to
Howard will
go.
never believe this.
Deer crawl, basically a plucking chicken. Oh my goodness, we are set for another hour probably. We were on the way, actual main quest line, but Bombarda awaits. We'll see just how powerful that is. It's kind of like upgraded Confringo, less of a missile. I don't know. There's really that much difference between them, but figure it out. Oh, they keep respawning. It is still hostile until Ranrock is defeated, I guess. It's like some of them see me, but others don't. That's weird.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Oh, shit. Well, we'll see how we do normally without worrying about it.
Are you quite finished? You think this will not be another setback like Feldcroft?
Curses make your life much easier after all. You need to be the most powerful warrior possible here. Do a little bit of evil to fight evil, but you can't really become a terrorist to fight the terrorists. Doesn't work that way. Become as bad as them, same as them. But we'll learn these lessons. Eventually. Could have petrificused him.
Incendio. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Fancy bit of ice melting going on. Alright, pretty dynamic, pretty fun. Looks good to me. We'll get there. Exciting stuff. Take a look at the signposts. Be back in just a moment. Well then, let's continue at least another half an hour. I might call it a little short tonight because it was a very busy day and last couple days. Return tomorrow earlier for longer, hopefully. What the heck happened to my sound? Hold on. So all of a sudden, yeah, just really quiet. So let me. That's better. I don't know if it was like that the whole time or what, but yeah. That was weird. Now I need some combos. Basic cast will be best for combos, right? Damn it. That does not help with combos. Oh, my sound's going in and out. Just the headphones. What the heck? That's weird. Huh, maybe the Twitch little bags are too much for it after all. Yep, that's loud. I hope they're okay. These are good headphones. Yeah, can avoid that. This is a whole pack of mongrels here. Just trying to get some of the ancient magic back. I kind of wasted it on him. You don't really need ancient magic against mongrels. Oh well. Sorry if the game was really quiet this whole time. I hope it was decent. Hard to tell the levels for that, but I think it would be different for you guys when my computer volume is lower or higher. My speaker volume wouldn't matter unless we're just using open mic or open speaker. No headphones, but well, we'll see. All come together. Don't be dipping your toe in the lake. Oh dear. Need revenge. A little bit of revenge.
Arrest their momentum. Cursed fiends.
Considerably louder than it was earlier. On my end, I'll have to see how it turns out on stream, but sorry if you can hear much dialogue and such properly, especially over commentary. I'm a bit fatigued. Got the babes on me. Head on over. Ah, the hedge again. That first time with him, actually. I think I found it for Bryn, but yeah, these are definitely great. Yep. Scotland's indigenous mazes. Yeah, we did read that before, I think. It was pretty awesome. I find it for the first time, and now here's the one in the winter. So much fun. Yeah, they disable flying. You just have to use your good old-fashioned maze exploration skills. I want to go to some of these for real, though. These are very interesting. I mean, there's ones that aren't that high. They're pretty close to this, but I feel like these are different. Why is it all the blue-purple flower? Guess just the Scotland moorland flower. Well, I found the entrance plenty of time. See if we can find the other side. It's one way or another. There's no rush, because it is pretty unique. Only the second time I've ever found these. But we use our intuition, sense of direction, and of course some trial and error. As long as you don't go crazy, lose your mind in the process, you can find the way out. Pretty good with the snow after all. Put that helmet on in a bit. Where the heck? Yeah, no reason to really sprint. That is just breakneck speed. Too much for this. But the regular jog might be good enough. Funny how he turns on heel. There's a sound effect too. Appreciate the nuances. Oh yeah, just the chest, not an exit, just the chest. That is a guaranteed legendary though, so I have plenty of legendary face items to check soon. Moonstone, I also don't need that much of this, but you know, it's there. Whole lot of moonstone. Oh, an Ashwinder eggs. Great. Wasn't there an enemy here?
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Could it be we're all out of mallow sweets? Still. Spiders. I don't care about stealth too much, you know. Oh, he didn't last. Huh? Neither of them lasted. No fangs today. We'll be back, Merlin. Merlin's beard with Merlin's balls again. Up we go. Yeah, pretty fun idea. Rolling this game for our 1000th stream, 1000th video, more or less. Just need a good thumbnail, a good bit of editing. Don't need too many new commentary, new things added. That would make you motion sick if you're prone to it. Sorry about that. Where am I going? Here? Follow it, just blindly get eaten by this sea monster. Now, where the heck am I? Where's the undercrow? What? I thought I was going to... Oh my goodness. Oh, the map chamber. I was originally going to... Alright, beast class later. Yeah, originally I was going to a melt. What the heck happened with that? Somehow I put the custom mark. Oh, we were going to the beast on the way. That's what happened. Yeah, so what happened is we were going to the creatures. Shit. Going to the creatures and I got sidetracked. Oh man. But we were originally going to the flying trial and the sky's the limit. Can we get back to that? Let's try this again. Oh my god, how far away is she? I have not been in any of these areas. Why is she all the way down there? Southeast of Hogwarts along the coast. More like all the way to the other side of the world. Pfft. So far away. I mean, it's kind of a fun reason to explore. She obviously can fly pretty far, I guess, because she's so good at it, but that's the farthest I've been. I mean, I thought you would go there for quests or something later. Anyway. Sebastian and the Undercroft, perhaps. Yeah, we had Poppy very recently. He called him ignorant last time. I don't know if this is technically after that or what, but maybe it's time, yeah, we give him a chance to apologize for being a goblin hater. So that's the Undercroft. Where the heck is the Undercroft? Is it secret room or somewhere else? Oh my goodness. How do you get to the Undercroft? Alright, only map a chamber and the room requirement for that. Maybe it's next to defense against the dark. Arts, oh my goodness. I remember it's by the statue or something. Anyway, I'm just gonna go there and figure it out. It's behind the clocks or whatever, right? So we'll find it eventually. Yeah, never had this potent of a chat curse, I think, in 2 years. That is saying something. If it is because of the recent antagonizer, well, sorry, I wasn't gonna be laying down for you to bully us on Hunt. Be mean over VoIP. I'm not gonna just lay down and be a victim. Sorry, not sorry. Not like I did anything toxic or that bad to him or anything. Really not at all. Barely anything, honestly. If you want me to tell you the full story, just ask, but... Okay. I'm finishing up here, 20 minutes. Quick couple hours tonight. Hogwarts. Good progress. Hope these headphones get fixed. The all-seeing evil eye.
It's herbology homework.
Yeah, I figured it was rather, but the annoying thing is now I have 2 loading screens instead of 1 because it wouldn't let me fast travel to it, or I just couldn't find it. Probably doesn't help that tire, but yeah, it might not be fast travelable because it's an area you usually get there from quests and things, so it makes sense. But oh, I didn't have a loading screen. Okay,
Did you speak with my uncle?
that's good. Did I?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that
Same
goblin
as
from
before.
killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and when I was at second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have
Not
news.
ignorant anymore, am I? Okay, looking fine. Not a big deal. Definitely not the worst insult. Back we go to the tower. Whole tower made for the classroom. No difference against the dark arts. Mind the clocks. Why does he look to the right? That makes no sense. Alright. Anyway.
Expelliarmus!
Just petting the wildebeest, as it were. Alright, so. We've got a few options here. Headmistress for Maine. Lombardus close by in the castle after all. Forbidden Forest, Natty at the hideout. Imelda all the way at the bottom of the map. Still don't know where Roland is. I'll have to double check with her. She'll at least give me the direction to go in. I cannot follow that map, yeah. It's just too annoying. It's Christmas time. Christmas again. Yeah, Christmas definitely a good holiday. Maybe my favorite, but I kind of like most holidays equally. They're all just great. Make the year less tedious. We have enough consumables. We should go to room requirement after class. Beast class is just like outside the castle. 150 meters apparently. So we'll just walk to it and then go to the room requirement before we head to Natty or Poppy or main quest. Yeah, one of those. That'll work. Christmas in April. Yeah, it really went pretty fast, you know, the main quest lines. The owl ornaments, very nice. Not too bad. Let it shine, let it shine. Rendering flames could be slightly improved, but they're still pretty good for what they are. Yeah, I didn't get Incendio Mastery for Bryn, but it's worth it. That is an entire ring of fire after all. Pyromania in the house. We got the house kites. Did I finish all those Accio Summoner's Court? Wasn't that here? Am I just imagining it, or wasn't it actually there? Let's see.
Revelio.
Is this during the day? It feels like it's about to be sunset, so I'll probably have to wait. Oh, apparently not. Okay then. Alright, fast forward for the moon cat. The Twinkler. No, it's the Nuff Grab Rifle. Oh, look at that. That's like the one that destroyed the wagon carriage.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Excellent work for a 10-second class, yes.
Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
Tone.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would
Complete
be
secret.
more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other
Naturally,
professors,
the
and
whole school knows about.
news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
40 pots, every flavored beans we gotta have.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home
Gazelle on a giraffe.
when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Frickin' savannah in the snow. That's funny imagery and contrast. But yeah, so I'm gonna talk to Pop the other ones, even though it's not the quest, but the quest tracker. But I guess there's long dialogue, long story. Prevented that because they're already gone. Well, at least we got the one side commentary.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Understands.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
Fictional characters, but
you deserve all of the praise you have received.
Good quotes, nonetheless. What in the heck are kite flyers? I'm doing that for. Alright, Bombarder from the Beast Teacher, interestingly. I guess we're ready. Say goodbye to Confringo alone.
Confringo!
Because now
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
Joins the mix. And here it is.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarder now.
At last.
Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting
Not
it.
like the curse, though. She doesn't know I know the curse. It's kind of funny. But it is the early 1800s, not modern times. Is this an appropriate spell for students? I mean, Bryn might ask that, but even though she'd be the real evil one, I don't know. I'll just do that for him because it at least makes more logical sense for their alignment and all. But still, she could do either one. It just depends how you want to approach it, you know? Her guile.
Is this something we should be learning in school?
Better for you to learn it in school, where we can instruct you properly as to its use. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead.
A good point, though. Yep. Alright, the final one to learn, except the final curse, killing curse.
Is highly volatile.
And here it is. Yeah, they never got super hard, but they still require you to pay some attention. Bombarda, the spell master.
Let us put
So,
it into practice, shall
not
we?
included for
Go ahead
curses,
and
yeah.
try it on the pumpkins.
The final spell, as it considers learn all spells. Took us only a good 76 hours, but Vada Kedavra awaits. So we have to equip it. Where will it go? Right now, we really don't have a good slot. This one, I mixed them all up. Well, obviously, I color coordinate a little better for Bryn, even though there's 5 reds, so we can't do all in one bar. But yeah, you know, you just prioritize things that matter more. Alright, heavy damage spell causes an explosive. We already tried Confringo, Incendio, Defendo. Now time for Bombard. Have a lot of improvements for it lately.
Cast the spell just like
A lot
that
of upgrades.
every time. Assured and in control.
But yeah, it is pretty good, isn't it? Nice not have a cooldown. Imagine it has a decent cooldown, like Defendo at least. Maybe the charm one is pretty long because it's pretty dang good.
Bombarda.
Wow.
You have it well in hand.
Alright then. That's what all those pumpkins are. I think you always have pumpkins at this stage of the game, probably, so yeah, you're meant to cast. What's the range? Damn. Alright, not that far. That's probably 50 meters. Up there. 50 feet, 50 meters. Timid guys to come. Alright, well, we'll try that out here right away if we can, but when it gets either, well, Nida we just had to talk with, so I guess Poppy next after all. Or the headmistress. Headmistress is the map chamber, so wanted to go to room of requirement. Maybe we should just go to room of requirement to the map chamber. Hey there, mongrel. Try this on for size. Blow up a red barrel that was once an enemy. Too easy, sorry. Unless you let me do it on hand. Nope, just a second too late. Venomous tentacula. I expect me to use that. How long do they stay transformed is also a question. It can't be permanent. Wow. Lasts as long as you want it to. Okay, there you go. I knew it was eventually gonna wear. Almost by the time the cooldown wears off, though. That is funny. Plenty of time. Yeah, it's pretty good on its own. Don't need to combine it with much else. As we thought of it that way, but. Alright, so yeah, room of requirement next. We'll get to the main questline after that. We'll likely save some for tomorrow, then a glorious good view to see us off for now. Nice to have. The spell finally. The last spell. It is a good one. It's a little explosive balloon, so compared to Confringo. It's just more explosive, less fiery. More like lightning bolt than a fireball. Nothing too crazy about it. It's good stuff. They did a good job for sure. Making this feel all complete, making it all feel great. And a new achievement there, Spellmaster. We are 37% of the way. Lovely winter landscape with our beloved castle of Hogwarts Legacy. We'll pick it up from there then. April 19th, yeah, already a solid couple month journey. Been on the 75 hours to 17 achievements and the 2 characters. Why don't we pick it up tomorrow night? Want to get some Darkest Dungeons, see if we can get another boss. Skyrim can wait a bit. I'll probably do some Red Dead before 1,000 streams. Counting down, this is basically the 8th to 1,000. So maybe only 7 to go. We're going to do a countdown for the last 5 or something. Whether Chat Curse is broken or not, of course, I prefer it to be broken. I don't know if it'll really help at this point to announce a midnight hour or something like that. One day of the week or something, but do the best I can. Till tomorrow, hope you enjoyed, and see you then.
So long, farewell, I'll be just saying goodnight.